Some of the most recognizable sights, biggest metropolis of southern India, Chennai, unmistakably. Plenty of monuments, of course, churches as well, going back to 400 years, some of them. The dockyards, and of course, for our purposes today, tennis, always. And it comes to you once again, our day one action of the Aircel Chennai Open 2014, although there's a couple of days to go, from the SD80 Tennis Stadium in Nungambakkam, Chennai, right in the heart of the city. Good evening and welcome to action here at the Aircel Chennai Open. A couple of days to go for the new year, but the Chennai Open will always have, should we say, the privilege of being the first tournament of the year. And of course, that's one of the many reasons we all love the tournament, some great tennis over the years. But most of all, we're happy to be back because of the man to my left, the Indian tennis ambassador emeritus, Vijay Amritraj.
Emeritus. You haven't used that word for the last 17 years.
I've been saving it up.
Okay. I'll take it. Thank you.
All right. Well, once again, hopefully some great tennis. A couple of players missing because of injury, but otherwise happy with the quality on show. Of course, Stan the man.
Well, the most important part of the Chennai Open has always been the depth of the draw. I think it's within the top 100 now. The cutoff is well within the top 100. And when you look at the draw here and you say, oh, who's going to make the semi-final or the final, I think it's very hard to pick it because a lot of upsets are going to take place in the first half of the tournament. And every round is going to be tough. You don't have to look all the way to the semi-final and final.
Almost always. That's the big thing about the first tournament of the year. Things level out a bit, as you mentioned earlier. And this year we've got a couple of young stars and, of course, plenty of Indian interest as well. Let's just take a look at that draw ceremony. Just a reminder that this is all very official and players look forward to finding out who they will be playing. Somdev Devarman, Benoit Paire there, also a part of the proceedings.
Yes, this is always a very nice event to be a part of because players get to see who they end up playing, and you look at the sections of the draw, players you like to play, players you don't want to see at your side on the same side of the net, and also here's the unveiling of the trophy, which is it's a beautiful trophy, but of course the prize money goes with it.
I was about to say, where the check?
Which adds to the excitement.
All right, let's just check in on Indian interest. We saw Somdev Devarman just a while back, and he will be the main singles interest for India. Also, there's Yuki Bhamri, a couple of others. Jeevan gets a wild card. We'll talk about doubles later, but in singles, do you see things moving forward in tennis in India?
Well, I like Somdev's draw. It's very exciting for him because he's a direct acceptance into this tournament. He didn't need a wild card to get in here, and he has been in the final here, I think, in 2009, Somdev. So he's, of course, a front runner among the Indians. I'm looking forward to seeing Yuki Bhamri play. He's been given a wild card for the fourth time. So it's going to be exciting to watch him playing. And, of course, he's a second bet for us in the Davis Cup. That's going to be interesting. And young Jeevan Nedunjarian has been given a wild card here. He's also from this state of Tamil Nadu. So it's really a home crowd for him.
Let me try that. Nedunjarian.
Well done.
So far, so good. But, of course, apart from singles interest, and we hope the best for Somdev. We wish him luck, but there is a lot of doubles interest. Leander Paes playing with a new partner. And, of course, Qureshi is back, the Indo-Pakistan partnership with Bope. So,
yes,
possibly more hope there for India.
Well, yes, I think Qureshi and Bopana will to make a terrific team all season, all year long. They are the number one seeds here. Leander and his partner seeded 2. So if all goes well, they'll end up meeting in the final. But I'm glad to see Qureshi and Bopana back together again.
Yeah, I mean, they made such a great team, and I wish they hadn't stopped playing together for a short while. But let's quickly check on what's on the menu on day one. We've got a doubles to begin with, featuring Saketh, MYNENI. Now, some hopes there with the Russian. Of course, they play a fairly good, young but good Spanish pairing, so going to be tough.
KHACHANOV is a young Russian who's playing with Saketh MYNENI. They've been given a wild card in the doubles. So I'm looking forward to seeing Saketh playing because he's played well in the singles. He's had some good wins in the Futures tournaments as well as Challenger tournaments. So this is going to be a big breakthrough for him to be actually playing here at the Aircel Chennai Open.
Vesely is a very fine young talent, and Jeevan's going to have his hands full, but do you have some expectations there?
Well, yes, I would like to see Jeevan go out there and play a lot more freely than he should, because I think he can get nervous. It's very easy to get nervous when you're playing the first round matches here. This is, of course, a great opportunity to win big points at the Aircel Chennai Open. So for Jeevan to come out, he's got to stay relaxed, start well, and actually stay close to his opponent.
Well, we wish him luck. But as always, some terrific tennis coming up. You're watching the Aircel Chennai Open 2014, although a couple of days to go for the start of the new year. But we'll take a very short break, and when we come back, Vijay, quick thank you to you to once again be with us.
See you all week.
All right, emeritus.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with doubles action in a moment. Thanks for joining us.
So this is what's coming up here, a doubles action to open up the Aircel Chennai Open 2014. Very excited to be back in my hometown, of course. And this is the doubles action that is about to start very shortly. Albert Ramos and CARRENO Busta against India's Saketh and KHACHANOV of Russia, who've been granted a wild card. Joining me in commentary position, my brother Anand, the newly minted, I should say, non-playing captain of the Indian Davis Cup team. So he'll be watching all the Indians very, very closely. So it's nice to be back.
Thanks, Vijay. It's superb to be back in Madras this time of the year. Such beautiful weather, and now we get to watch one of the wildcard teams play in the tournament, Saketh and his Russian partner.
Yeah,
Coming up
look,
right here.
Look at the size of this guy.
Saketh said his partner was a couple of inches taller than him, and he is about 6'4". Look at him. Giants. You don't make them small anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
Absolutely amazing. And Saketh has a monster serve. I haven't seen the other guy play, but I'm sure it's pretty big. But he's supposed to be a rising star. Lost in the qualifying here, though, which is a bit of a surprise.
Well, talking about the qualifying, we should mention the good news of Ramkumar having qualified.
Exactly.
Winning 3 wonderful matches here. Young Ramkumar, 19 years of age, from home city here in Chennai in Tamil Nadu. So it is a great effort for young Ramkumar to qualify this Aircel Chennai Open 2014.
It really was a good effort. In the first round, he had a kind of a tense match against another rising star from Bombay who lives in Canada, trains in Canada, Sumit Negal, and both boys were really tight in the beginning of the match and pushing the ball around. But eventually, Ramkumar's experience prevailed, and it was a quick two-setter.
So the coin toss here, sponsored by FedEx. FedEx Consumer Coin Toss.
6-9 on the night cover, the machine for the net. 3 challenges accept.
There's one way to send your packages overnight. By FedEx.
5 seconds between. Very good. Gentlemen, head of tail, sir.
That's a good spin.
Okay, that's for you. Receive. This side.
So they choose the side. I always wonder why they do that.
I wonder why they do a coin toss at all. I mean, I thought it was to decide who was going to serve first. But I think they're so confident of the returns. Umpire.
Now look at this.
Look at
the
that.
2 guys in the middle are quite good height, and look at the other 4 guys.
They look like midgets compared to the 6'8", 6'6" of the, or 200 centimeters of the Russian and his partner. We did have a very good crowd for the qualifying today and yesterday. A lot of people came out. I call them the true tennis enthusiasts. So you got to come out, sit in the heat, and watch people play qualifying. Even though the tennis is great, the names are unknown. We do get a chance to watch all the rising stars.
So this young man, Albert Ramos, his ATP ranking is 208. He turned pro in 2007. He's 25 years of age. Well, he's only 6'2" in height, and even I can say that. Weight is 80 kilograms, and his best ranking was 202. And here's his partner, CARRENO Busta. He lives in Barcelona, Spain. ATP ranking 938. He's 22 years of age. He's also 6'2". His career best was 431. So he slipped a little as far as he's concerned, but I guess they got into the doubles.
All these are doubles rankings, not singles rankings.
Are they doubles rankings?
They are doubles rankings.
There we are then.
But they got in on the singles ranking, obviously.
Right. So just to explain that further, you get doubles points and singles points, of course, separately, and 2 completely separate ranking systems for both singles and doubles players. So you'll see a lot of players playing mainly singles, and there are a whole bunch of players playing only doubles.
And that's the Russian giant, KHACHANOV, Moscow, Russia, ranking 442, and that's his career best. Age 17 years old, wow, 17 years old. Still a junior. Apparently he can play next year, Junior Wimbledon, and the Australian, the umpire, of course, Magdi Somat from Egypt. One of the ATP chair umpires who travels all over the world with the players. I think his first visit to Madras. I haven't seen him here last year.
Yeah, so people trickling into this. Here's Rohan Bopana, man of the moment there, as they enter the hotel, the tournament hotel, the Hyatt, and there's Somdev being welcomed into the beautiful hotel. Oh, there we are. Very nice.
He's got the shawl on. Boy's looking a bit embarrassed there.
With a beautiful Christmas tree in the background.
Beautiful hotel, Hyatt Regency. It was so nice with the Christmas tree. They're just taking it down today. It looked absolutely spectacular.
It would be nice if they just kept it on for a few more days.
They just kept it on for a few more days, exactly. I thought it would be taken down after New Year, but it was pretty.
They had a lovely launch party, of course, last night, and everybody was there by the poolside, and it was a beautiful evening for the Aircel Chennai Open launch party.
As they said, a sundowner party. Really perfect weather last night. Players were there. All the party people of Chennai, of course.
IMG Reliance, of course, the organizer of this wonderful Aircel Chennai Open. They're also the owners of this tournament.
And of course the official car, the Fiat Linea is this model. Beautiful, beautiful car right there. Finest Italian car makers.
Sorry, it's the hard back.
As we watch CARRENO Busta, and that of course our own Saketh Mayani.
So I was just saying earlier, IMG Reliance does a wonderful job with this event, and supported very strongly by the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association, and of course a huge supporter of this event is the Tamil Nadu government, and really because of the incredible support of the Honourable Chief Minister Jayalalitha, who has been a very strong supporter of this tournament from day one.
2 minutes, gentlemen. 2
The
minutes.
stadium, the Nungambakkam Tennis Stadium, was also developed and opened by her many years ago, so she has really developed tennis and sports, not just in Chennai but across this great state of Tamil Nadu. So we're very fortunate to have her support for this Aircel Chennai Open.
Really, for a tournament that's only at 250, it has a very strong field. Cutoff being around 94, 95, which is extremely good.
Now we call it the 250, but it's 450,000 in prize money, right?
Exactly, but it's a 250 on the scale of tournaments. There's 1,000 level, a 500 level, and this is a 250 level. Only because there's not enough space on the calendar for the 500s, I guess. There's only about 8 or 7 or 8 500s. But the players, I'm sure, enjoy coming here, especially if they are coming from Europe. Gives them a chance to get acclimatized to the weather, the heat and humidity of Chennai, about 81 degrees, 82 degrees in the daytime. High humidity, and they will be certainly ready to play in Australia after this. Next week begins the tournament in Sydney, the 6th, and followed by the Aussie Open starting on the 13th. So it's all coming up really soon. Someday, of course, will be straight into the Australian Open singles, and Yuki Bambri has got a wild card into the doubles thanks to winning a playoff tournament in China, which got him the wild card in the doubles.
First round match consists of 2 tie-break sets.
Let me ask you very quickly before this match gets underway, Anand, about this first Davis Cup match we have in Indore, January 31st, Feb 1st and 2nd. India plays Chinese Taipei. How do you see that match?
Well, I think it's going to be a very tough match, because if their number 1 player Lu and their number 2 player Jimmy Wang show up, I think our boys will have their work cut out for them. We just hope we have enough firepower in the doubles to make sure of that. But we still have to win 2 singles, and hopefully if we can get to 1-1 on the first day, we should be okay. But it's certainly not a pushover that most people think it is.
But I think what is really good to see, there are a lot more Indians now vying for the spot on the Davis Cup team, Davis Cup squad, and I think you'll have quite a few people to be able to pick from.
I think so too. I think everybody is keen to play this year. They're all fired up. They've gone through a 2-week, really rigorous training camp.
Earlier in that picture you saw Mr. Alagapan, who's the president of the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association, and Prem Kara, both former presidents of the Madras Cricket Club,
of
whose
which
tie I was wearing today, if
very
anybody noticed.
very spectacular tie. And Vijay and I were made honorary members last week of the illustrious MCC, as it's called around here, and it was really a fun evening, Vij.
Yes, and a wonderful club with incredible number of sports and sportsmen, athletes that belong to the club, and we were just very honored to be a part of it. So
Likewise.
here we are, they're having a conversation for the first time. These guys don't know each other, right?
No, they had never met prior to this tournament, and I hope the Karen there can speak English, because I don't think Saketh speaks very much else other than Hindi. So
Well, they're having a good conversation.
they are having. But the Russian boys don't normally, I mean, not all of them spend their youth in Russia. They go off to Spain or France or Germany to work on their tennis, and this kid, being a rising star, I think is very international. Look at the size of the boys. It's hard to see how big they grow them these days.
So as we get started here with the Aircel Chennai Open 2014, a week of wonderful tennis from the capital city of Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
Ready.
Welcome all our viewers.
This match, of course, 2 sets, and if they split sets, it is a match tiebreaker is played. Wow, what a first point. This is modern day doubles, Vij. I'm telling you, one at the net, one at the back.
Unbelievable. It's so big, they should be at the net.
All the time. Look at this. A swing volley, and then finally Saketh puts it away. You're not even attempting to serve and volley on the first serve.
KHACHANOV is the one serving here.
Look at this.
Haven't seen so many rallies in doubles before.
Amazing. CARRENO BUSTA. Pablo Ramos. Albert Ramos, yes. It should be. I guess if you watch Fernando Verdasco and Marrero, who won the World Doubles in London
15.
play, they do pretty much the same thing. Serve and volley occasionally, stay at the back and rip ground strokes. And thanks to the racket technology and the new strings, it's easy to stay in the back of the court, apparently. Easier. The thing with TV is sometimes you don't realize how hard the ball is being hit. They're just crushing those forehands.
I was just down court side, and I'm just wondering whether the balls have become even heavier.
They are heavy.
They're
Very heavy, and they get fluffed up real easily. When you see a ball in the 7th game, it's very different from the ball in the first game. And then they change at 7 and 9. So. Nice hands.
Overplayed.
Yeah.
I think he missed it.
He missed it. Saketh is only one of the 4 who seems to be comfortable at the net. The other 3 go to the net only if they have to. Ramos, Busta, and KHACHANOV.
So KHACHANOV and MYNENI hold serve in the opening game of this doubles match. And lovely evening here in Chennai as we open up this year's Aircel Chennai Open. The weather has always been very nice at this time of the year, of course. We might get the odd chance of shower, but nothing in view for the next 1 week.
Last
what
year
I've seen.
it wrecked the qualifying last
Yes.
year, where Prakash had to play 2 matches in 1 day.
He played 4 matches,
In 3 days.
5 matches in 4 days.
Especially in this heat and humidity. Tough on the body.
Love 15.
There, CARRENO Busta missing a backhand volley. That's a great backhand. Nice.
Well played.
Great hands from the Indian.
Love 13.
He's the only natural volleyer in this group. Watch this. That's the perfect volley against the Spanish team because they're both so far behind. A short angle volley, a drop volley will work perfectly. Ah, great lob. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, Saketh.
Love 14.
So a real chance here for KHACHANOV and MYNENI. This is a fine one.
And since they play the no ad scoring system, it's 4 break points, so they should be able to convert one of them. Oh, that's a miss hit and long.
15, 14.
Looks like such a kid, doesn't he? He's only 17 years old.
KHACHANOV.
Yep. Big boy. Got some growing to do till he might be 6'7", 6'8", might be in the Isner height. I can't believe we didn't put that away. That's
Well
gone.
played.
Yeah.
Well played.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI.
Nice early break by the Indo-Russian team.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI lead, 2 game full up. Saketh, MYNENI.
So 2 love in the opening set.
Oh, great serve. Ball just took
15
off and hit the court. Saketh has a huge first serve.
And he comes in as well, doesn't he?
Comes in all the time. Nice easy
Left.
motion.
For service.
Actually, he's a pretty complete all-round player. Good groundies, just needs to a little bit too loosey-goosey. Other than that, he's perfect.
Clever shot.
30 love.
This one hits the tape and sits up nicely for Saketh, and the perfect drop shot. Perfect time for a drop shot, close to the net with your opponent's way back. See how they handle the second serve. Swung at it. Swung at that forehand volley.
30, 15.
I'm yet to see someone other than probably MYNENI over here this whole weekend who's a natural volleyer. They come to the net only because they really have to and they have no other choice. Certainly not on their own terms.
40, 15.
Great serve. Great serve. They don't really look like they want to be there.
Yes, and it's tough because everyone has such wonderful ground strokes. Balls are heavy, court is slow. Good serve.
Yeah.
Well done. KHACHANOV and MYNENI hold serve,
MYNENI.
consolidate the break of serve here. 3 games to love, opening set.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI lead, 3 games full up. Time. Alberto Ramos Busta.
Welcome back. You're watching live and exclusive coverage of the Aircel Chennai Open on Star Sports 2 and Star Sports HD. We'll be enjoying our coverage here from southern city of Chennai.
Nice serve.
15
Advantage of the lefty-righty combination, and surprised that Busta didn't serve first. CARRENO Busta got his partner covering it. Nice, well done. I like the way he closed the net.
Well, he's not worried about the
15
lob
on
because KHACHANOV is at the back.
Great serve. First serve still works in doubles.
15.
Ah, great backhand. Early he takes it.
Well, he does strike the backhand very well, leans into it very nicely.
Also, he got a really short backswing with it, which is perfect for when the ball comes at you really hard. Another chance for the Indo-Russian team.
Well, a few more errors from the Spaniards sets them down again. Another chance for the KHACHANOV MYNENI team. A break point, 2 break points rather, to go up 2 breaks of serve. 30-40.
That was very, very close to the service line.
Deuce.
Now the deciding point,
Receiver.
it's the receiver's choice, so Saketh is going to take it. He's been returning very well. This is pretty much a set point for the Indian-Russian team. Well done.
Yeah.
2 solid backhands. Now the set pretty much in the bag. 4 games to love. 2 breaks. And with their serves, it could very well be over. The sun just setting on this eastern city of Chennai. Beautiful evening. It's a nice time to start the match. It's 5 o'clock.
It is. And as long as it's not windy, which it isn't, weather is absolutely as perfect as it can be for tennis. They keep the lights on, so it just kind of blends into the night. There's not a sudden turn on of the lights when it gets a bit dark, as you can see there. So, about 5:30 in the afternoon, Indian Standard Time.
Big forehand. Yeah, well done.
15 on.
All these Spaniards play so similar, don't they?
Yeah, it's amazing actually. They seem like they come out of the same mold.
Same tennis factory.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ramkumar today at breakfast, and he was saying that there's so many players in Spain and Barcelona especially who do not have a single ATP point, and all very tough. So a challenger or a future over there
15.
is apparently a nightmare to play. But he did very well. He's won the last 2 futures he's played, 2 out of 3 actually, and moved to about 500 in the rankings.
But this one will give him immense confidence.
This one is moving into the big time, definitely. Ah, great backhand. But Saketh moving to his left a little bit.
So you said also earlier that they have a few challenges following this
Yes.
Davis Cup match, right?
Three very good challenges, 2 50s and 100. One here in Chennai, Calcutta, and then Delhi. So it'll be good for the Indian boys to pick up points, but I have a feeling they'll be quite tough. Well, we've got Jensen Liu playing over here in the next match on the outside court, and he of course is the main challenge for us in the Davis Cup. But I'd love to watch him play, and he plays Tim Smichek from the US. It should be a real interesting match. Nicely done.
KHACHANOV.
Knocking off the volley very nicely there, Saketh MYNENI.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI.
And very good start by KHACHANOV and MYNENI. 5-love.
Done.
Welcome back. Oh, wonderful schoolgirls here at the opening day of the Aircel Chennai Open. That's the way to do it, to have all the youngsters, boys and girls from different schools in this wonderful city to come and be a part of this event and see what he or she can become, inspire them as they watch these wonderful players, wonderful athletes I should say. Oh, just long.
15 love.
Well, the Spaniards have to think of something, change of tactics to get on the board. This set is probably lost. Great serve. Nope, called wide.
His backhand is a lovely shot, catching off,
15 on.
and MYNENI hanging over the net there.
Serious pace on that backhand. For a big guy, he gets down well for it. Oh, that's huge. Tremendous forehand setting up that easy put away.
30-15.
The doubles has the Indo-Pak Express as the number 1 seeds. Rohan Bopana and Qureshi. Followed by Leander and Fognini, the
40-15.
second seeds. And the Germans are back. Emmerich and Begemann. They've been playing a long time together. If I remember right, they were in the final last year, losing to Wawrinka and Pair. Oops.
So Wawrinka and Pair have a tough first round match, isn't it?
40-30.
Qureshi and Bopana have a tough first
Not the
round.
tough one, exactly. The top seeds.
For being the top seeds of the tournament, they play the defending champions in the very first match. Yeah, great backhand.
Game.
Just wide.
CARRENO BUSTA. Round.
Oh, the Spaniards get on the board.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI. 5 games to 1.
Interesting, isn't it? These are the kinds of tournaments where the top singles players like to play doubles, so it gives them a chance to actually get a bit more practice in before the Australian Open.
Get some matches in because they're
Yes.
all coming off of a 1 month layoff. So it's good for them to play as much as they can. And playing in the evening over in Chennai is not too tough on the body. So
15
a lot of the singles players signed up for the doubles. Makes it more interesting.
Serving for this first set.
The match 20 minutes old. That's a big forehand. He has a tremendous forehand a la Nadal and
15
Verdasco. Huge. Look how well he sets up for it.
And it's a
Beautiful.
whip, isn't it?
Beautiful balance. Beautiful great racket head speed. All these Spaniards have such great balance, from Nadal to Ferrer to even Almagro. Good smash, really good smash.
30-15.
Nice pickup. On the line.
Fine lob.
Self-defense. What a point. Oh, well done, guys. Great point by the Indo-Russian team.
$40-15.
3 set points to close out this first set.
Game.
Well done.
And first set.
So 21 minutes, and Saketh, MYNENI, and KHACHANOV of Russia
MYNENI
have the first
by
set,
6
6
games
games
to
to
1.
1.
New ball, please. First set, KHACHANOV, MYNENI, 6 games to 1.
Welcome back. You're watching the opening match of the 2014 Aircel Chennai Open. Anand and I in commentary position here at this wonderful Nungambakkam Tennis Stadium. You're watching
Start.
live coverage on Star Sports 2 and Star Sports HD.
And this team over here, the Indo-Russian team, has
Second set,
performed
Ramos.
superbly in the first set to run away with it, 6 games to 1. Let's see if they can continue their good work.
So the
Certainly
Spaniards
look
have
like
to do something new.
Yeah,
with this.
spectacular and new. Good point. Not a natural
15
volley
love.
at this young Russian, but I'm sure he'll get. He's only 17 years old. I'm sure he's only going to get better. Just wide. Slightly loose with the wrist, Mayani. So important at the net to keep a firm wrist and use the opponent's power to block the volleys back. No backswing whatsoever. Great serve. The Spaniards know how important it is for them to get a good start in the set after being totally outplayed in the first one.
Left. Service.
Always nice to have a lefty-righty combination. The sun is not a factor then. You can always switch around.
But isn't it interesting though when you watch the Bryans playing that the lefty plays the deuce court?
Exactly.
Yeah. CARRENO BUSTA.
Bob Bryan, the
Ramos.
left-hander, plays the deuce court. Mike Bryan, the right-hander, plays
First
the
game,
ad
second
court.
set.
But historically, it's always been the other way around.
And as their father Wayne Bryan once said, Newcomb and Roach and the Woodies will be rolling over in their graves pretty much to see the lefty-righty combination playing the other way around. But the amazing thing is that at the US Open, one of the early rounds, they were down a set to Nestor and his partner. I think it was the first round, and they switched sides. It's amazing that, and they won it, and they were down a set in a break, and they managed to pull the match out in 3 sets before losing to Pace and Leander and Stepanek. But in the first round, they were struggling, and Bob went to the left court, and Mike played on the right side, and they ended up winning.
Which is the way you'd think they'd
They would play.
And he's
Great
serving
serve.
at love one.
15 love.
Nice, easy, smooth service action by Saketh. Wow, great volley. Well done, nicely done.
30 love.
Face some huge forehands from the lefty. This man here.
Thirty 15.
Was that a foot fault? Certainly wasn't long.
I love the way they cover their mouths when they speak to each other, you know, just in case the other guy
You
is
hear
able to
it
lip read.
from 72 feet away. But they all do it.
Yeah.
Nice pickup. No hands there.
30 all.
Well, the first sniff of a chance for the Spanish team. There's no ad scoring system puts so much pressure at 30 all, because you lose that point, you're looking at 2 break points. Great serve.
That's a big point in doubles because it gives you a chance to actually
The left. Service
2
line.
chances to hold on.
A challenge coming up here.
First challenge of the match.
Clean both the lines.
Flush in the corner.
40 30. Team of CARRENO BUSTA, Ramos has 2 challenges.
Oops. Of course, he's been serving so well, MYNENI. First double fault of the match.
Receiver.
So taking away the angle, forcing MYNENI to go back into the ad court here. Game point both ways. First serve, very important.
Yeah.
You can do that if you want.
Great serve.
KHACHANOV,
What a time for his
MYNENI.
a double fault and then an ace. That's how loose he is on
One
the
game.
court. Tremendous.
There we are, 1 game all in the second set, but got a bit tighter there as we start off the second set. Ramos and Busta coming back.
Completely made a mess of that.
Love 15.
But big forehands from Saketh MYNENI, forcing the error. Sometimes he looks like a sitting duck at the net.
They're so much more comfortable from the back court forcing the error as opposed to the other way around.
Bad luck. 3 big
15.
ground strokes. Watch this forehand. Backhand just catching the tape. Good serve, good body serve from Albert Ramos.
15.
Yeah, too good.
40, 15.
They're just making less errors in the early part of the second, the Spaniards.
Certainly lifted up their game. This is going to be quite a tight set. Just have to see if the Indo-Russian team can pull it out. Otherwise it goes to the match tiebreaker, as we said earlier. Oops.
40,
Absolutely
30.
did not move his feet. Oh, just missed it.
Game. CARRENO BUSTA.
A couple of good points there from the Spaniards.
CARRENO BUSTA.
They
Ramos.
keep their nose in front, holding on to their service. 2 games to 1, second set.
Done.
Welcome back. You're watching the opening day's action, the Aircel Chennai Open 2014. Anand and I in commentary position. Anand, of course, the newly appointed Davis Cup captain for India, with an upcoming match end of January, 31 February 1 and 2. And you're watching live coverage of this opening day on Star Sports 2 and Star Sports HD.
Great close by the Spaniard.
15 all.
Huge forehand. Spaniard's playing a lot better this set than he did in the opening set. Big returning, a lot less errors. Holding on to their serve as well. Oh, huge. I think it also clipped the tape.
15
Making it almost impossible for MYNENI to get his racket on it. And now 3 break points for the Spaniards. The match has suddenly swung around. Oops. Missed by a mile, and now the break to the Spanish team. 3 games to 1.
CARRENO Busta, Ramos lead 3 games to 1. Go to the other side, please. Go to the other side.
Sudden
Go to the
turn of
other
events.
side. Hello.
And if the Spaniards hold
Thank
3
you,
more
the
service
ball.
games, we're going to see a match tiebreaker. Oh, there's the future Indian Davis Cup team right there. Somdev, Rohan, and the rest of them.
Love 15.
Well, that's the way to force the pace and rush the Spaniards.
Well, they need to get back into the second set right away.
Need to break back right here. Oh yes,
15.
beautiful.
Love
That is
13.
such a good backhand, this Russian kid, really. 17 years old. Watch this. That should have been put away, but the line is wide open for KHACHANOV. No, the slice approach shot working well. A lot of the players have Western grips on the forehand, and the ball, if it stays low, is a difficult shot for them to make, as you saw right there. Now 4 break points to get back on even terms.
Just half a step away from that ball.
15-14.
Just reaching for it that time. Oh yes,
Yeah.
well done. MYNENI return setting up that whole point, and now back on even terms, 3-2.
CARRENO
in the second set.
Busta, Ramos lead 3 games to 2. Tie.
Welcome back. Opening day of the Aircel Chennai Open. And KHACHANOV and Saketh have broken back in the second set. It's on serve now. MYNENI serving it 2-3, having won the first. Good wide serve, setting up that volley.
15 love.
Well, he's the guy they should be working over at the net.
15 all.
Saketh is much more of an accomplished volleyer, and the Spanish team should be directing their attack right at the young Russian as they did there. And I think they've figured that out. Ah, that's huge.
Well, that was at 210 kilometers
15.
per hour.
125, 130 mph. Huge.
Mixes it up very nicely, doesn't he?
He
He
does
rolls
mix
in
it
a
up.
few and goes for a few.
Nice pickup. Ooh, got away with one. That was a little lucky.
40-15.
They're not able to put this ball away, and Saketh with a short volley, but gets away with that. Yeah,
40-30.
nice return, forcing the half volley. Tremendous serve.
So 3 games
KHACHANOV,
all in the
MYNENI.
second set. So MYNENI holds on. Pulls back from 3-1.
3 games all.
Well, the Russian service games are going to be the ones that are more tricky, because Saketh MYNENI, being the serve and volleyer that he is, should be able to hold on. That's it. Oh, well done.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
He is a big boy. Hard to get it past him at the net.
Love 15.
The wingspan of Condor. Look at this. Watch this here. Look at that. That was a good volley, and this, of course, well placed. Easy put away. I like the way they go for that first serve. Miss it by 6 feet.
Well, neither one of them are coming in, so it doesn't really matter much. Oh, just long.
Just missed. Oh, both sides challenging it.
Challenge. CARRENO BUSTA RAMOS the challenge in the call. On the left baseline, the ball was called
He
in.
gave him the challenge.
Well, the thing with challenges, you get 3 a set, and if your challenge is wrong, you lose it. So this, oh, it was out.
All over.
So the Spaniards were correct with their challenge, so they still get to keep that
15
lead.
all.
That was unlucky. Rohan Bopana, number 13 in the world in the doubles, and Somdev, he was on target to be one of the most improved players of the year. One of 4
30-15.
that was in the running to be most improved player, but it went to Nadal. Great return. Yeah, well done. Spaniards a lot better this set than they were in the first one.
Yes, and moving better.
Straight at the body.
40-30.
Oh!
Again.
It's in.
Great backhand down the line to close out the point and the game. It really was a wonderful
CARRENO
point
Busta,
there.
Ramos lead.
But
4 games to 3.
4 games to 3, second set.
Done.
Aircel Chennai Open 2014, opening day's action. Star Sports 2 and Star Sports HD. MYNENI and KHACHANOV of Russia won the first set comfortably, but the Spaniards playing a lot better in the second.
$15 love.
They were a break up a few games ago, but the Indo-Russian team broke back right away. So now the set on serve. Well, this is a service game that they broke last time, so the Spaniards will be looking to play a lot of balls at young KHACHANOV. Oh, it was in. Nice, well done. The first volley looked like it might float long, but stayed in. Saketh much more comfortable at the net than his partner. This is a good all-round game, MYNENI.
He certainly does.
Nice two-handed backhand. Ah, that's huge. A lot of power coming off the young Russian's racket.
40 love.
Saketh being very threatening at the net, so not giving the Spanish team much place to hit into. Oh, great angle.
Again.
It's in.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI.
Yes, called in. KHACHANOV and MYNENI. Comfortable
4
hold there
games
for 4 all in the second set.
This right here, the perfect backhand that the Spaniard might have thought was going long or wishing for it to go long. It landed right on the line. 4 games all. Second set. Ah, that was unlucky. Had the right idea.
15 love.
Slightly unconventional forehand from the Russian. Open stance, hits up on the ball so much. He got it.
Yes, he got away with those volleys
Four
there,
kilo.
the Spaniard. Yeah.
Well, it does seem to be having a good time.
Voila. Let's. Second service. Yeah.
Yeah, and that does it.
CARRENO
Team
Busta.
holds on for a 5-4 lead in the second set,
New balls, please.
having lost the first.
CARRENO Busta, Ramos lead. 5 games to 4. Can you give the ball this time? Can you put the ball this side? Thank you. Time.
Welcome back. The opening day's action, the Aircel Chennai Open 2014. Anand and I here in commentary position, watching this first round doubles action. Spaniards have made a wonderful comeback in the second set, performing a lot better, less errors, more aggressive, moving their feet a lot better. And now a bit of pressure on the MYNENI serve. Serving at 4-5 to stay in the second set with new balls.
Oh, that was huge. 220 on the speed gun. New ball travel faster through the air, making it much more difficult for the person to return serve. As you saw there, CARRENO Busta a little late with the forehand.
Third level.
Nice service. Got a good wrist snap at the top of the ball toss. That one at 199 kilometers per hour. 3 points to make it 5-all. Well done.
KHACHANOV, MYNENI.
So a solid game there from MYNENI and KHACHANOV.
5 games over.
Well, they do seem to be communicating pretty well. Not quite sure what language, hopefully English. But so far they've held it together extremely well. Good first set. Now with a chance to close it out. Perfect game for a break right here. Ah, great return. Oh, can't believe they missed that. The guy, the Spaniard at the net was a sitting duck. Tried to go through him. That's good serve.
Serve still up.
Oh, great serving. With new balls, the pace of the serve beating both MYNENI and KHACHANOV. And 3 quick points for the Spanish team.
Well done.
CARRENO Busta,
It
Ramos.
was the first time that these two have played together, so both
CARRENO
players
Busta, Ramos lead.
a little hesitant there.
6 games,
But the
2-5.
Spaniards hold on for 6-5 in this second set.
Time.
So another mini chance here for the Spaniards. 1 game away. If they can break Indo-Russian combination to make it 1 set all, we'll have a 3rd set decided by a super tie-break. But this time it's the Russians serving to stay, keep his team in the 2nd set.
Good service.
Great backhand.
15 love.
Well, they'll have to cut down on the unforced errors if they want to break serve here. That was a good return by Ramos.
Serve still up.
Big swing on that forehand. Not timing it as well as he should have.
Fine second serve that from KHACHANOV. 3 points to push this second set into a tie-break.
I like the way he takes that backhand off the rise. Again, little miscommunication by the Indo-Russian team.
40-15.
I also thought the ball was going out, so let it go and it dropped right in. It's okay at 40 love. That's a good serve.
Game.
So well done. KHACHANOV holds on, and
6 games all. Second
teams
set.
both even here in the second set. 6 games all, coming up on an hour this match, 59 minutes to be precise. But MYNENI and KHACHANOV have won the first set 6-1, and we will move into a tie-break in the second set.
Well, the tiebreaker coming in at exactly the 1 hour mark, as you see it right there. Rado, the official timepiece of the tournament. The service speed brought to you by Rado as well. Yep.
Good stretch volley there.
1-0. CARRENO BUSTA, Ramos.
They must think that their opponents will lip read. The way they cover their mouths and try to... I don't know who they're trying to fool. Themselves, probably.
Amazing.
Incredible. That's a good serve and very underused, the body serve. Got jammed with the backhand volley.
2-0. CARRENO BUSTA, Ramos.
Solid return. Mini break to the Spanish team. This, of course, a huge point for MYNENI. Just can't afford to go down two mini breaks. Great serve.
Yes.
2-1.
Had a lot of
CARRENO
success
BUSTA,
serving down the tee
Ramos.
to the lefty's forehand. And that was a huge point. That was a bad miss. Just cannot afford to miss a second serve
3-1.
return when your opponent is
CARRENO
at the
BUSTA,
back of the court.
He was going for so much
So
on
much.
that, and can't understand.
Well, did he
it.
really think that he was going to hit a clean winner?
Yes.
Absolutely amazing that he would miss that by 5 feet.
3-1.
Left. For service.
Another bad miss.
4-1.
2 second serves and 2
CARRENO BUSTA,
bad misses by the
Ramos.
Indo-Russian team, giving the Spaniards a 4-1 lead.
Bola, bola. This side, please. Guys, this side.
These 2 points a must hold for MYNENI. Actually, it's KHACHANOV who's serving. The Spaniards with a real chance. Oof, just long.
So a couple of errors there from
MYNENI challenge in the court.
KHACHANOV.
Baseline, the ball is good.
the Spaniards firmly in the driver's seat here in the second set tiebreak. 5 points to 1 with 2 mini breaks of serve as they change ends. Here's the one in question. Caught the back of the line. Oh dear.
Ball over turn.
Well, I don't see why, if anything is close, especially when you've got 3 challenges left, you don't question anything that is even remotely close, which it certainly was. So now they get to replay the
4-1.
point. Spaniards still up 4-1.
CARRENO BUSTA, Ramos.
That was a huge challenge.
Where please? Where please?
That is such
Absolutely.
a huge forehand.
Absolutely
5-1.
ripped the ball, and Saketh not able to
CARRENO
handle the
BUSTA,
pace.
Ramos.
So
I think we're looking at a match tiebreaker or a super tiebreaker, which would be a best, the first to 10 points, not 7, as is the case with a normal tiebreaker.
Thank you for the
Got
music.
some music going, Vij. It's amazing how this match has turned around. There you go.
How often we see that happening when there's a 6-1 first set?
Oh, 6-love first. That's amazing.
5-2. CARRENO Busta.
Momentum is with the Spaniards right now. Yep. Went for it.
5-3.
Saw the opening and went for it, but just wide. Got a whole
CARRENO
bunch of set
Busta.
points though.
This is the one. Just wide.
He had it lined up so well. 5-3. Close. Oh, that was a bad miss.
6-3.
Now 3 set points for the Spanish team.
Go to the middle, man. Go to the middle, please. Line umpire, move. Yes, thank
What's
you.
the conversation going on?
Yeah. I think we're listening to the umpire there, aren't we? Magdi from Egypt.
Oh, look at that.
Oh dear.
Oh, he got the point. And he got the point as well. What a pickup. The whole Indian contingent loving this one.
6-4.
Let's take a look at this
CARRENO
again. Look at
Busta
this.
Ramos.
A squash shot. And the Spaniard misses the volley. Imagine if they pull the set out from here. And a footfall in the first serve. Okay, now 6-5, suddenly close this tie break, which we felt the Spaniards were
6-5.
running away with. 1 set
CARRENO
point
Busta
left.
Ramos.
A real chance to get this on even terms. There it
Well
is.
done. Quite content to keep the ball in court there.
6-4.
Very well. KHACHANOV.
Bola, bola.
And as
Bola.
they switch ends after 12 points, 6 points all in the
Ball,
second
please.
set tiebreak. Well done so far.
Well, it's that squash shot that could have saved the day here at 6-3. Yeah, missed a
Give them
fairly
here, huh?
routine backhand volley.
Ball go. Ball go. Thank you.
No reason for that. A difficult volley and
7-6.
Not quite sure why he went in.
yeah, not
CARRENO Busta.
well, Bayani stayed at the back and he went in, and the volley was not an easy one. A break for the Spanish team. Another set point. Big hitting from the back of the court. Oh, well done. Three at the back, one at the net.
7-all.
More than doubles.
That's the doubles in 2014 and 2013. Back on track, 7 points all in this second set tiebreak.
It's a good serve. Nope,
He's pulled it wide. And suddenly, it's match point.
That's 7.
Saketh, they moved a little slow to the other side of the
KHACHANOV,
court. He would have got hit on the back of the head. It was so close. All of a sudden, from being 5-1 up in the breaker, down match point. Second serve to work with.
There it is. That's a well done, well played second set tiebreak there by MYNENI and KHACHANOV, coming back brilliantly
6-1, 7-6.
after being down quite a handful of set points there. MYNENI and KHACHANOV coming through 6-1, 7-6 in an hour and 11 minutes. There's the final score. KHACHANOV and MYNENI 6-1, 7-6. They played well when it counted.
They played really well in the tiebreaker. And that squash shot now, as I mentioned earlier, coming back to save this team, the winners, move into the quarterfinal of the Aircel Chennai Open 2014. Extremely good effort by the wildcard team. And this 17-year-old Russian, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of him. Huge in size, tremendous ground strokes. Still has to work on his abilities at the net, which I'm sure he will.
Now the key question is, why did they use a cricket bat to hit the balls into the stands?
Not easy to do though.
No. So KHACHANOV and MYNENI coming through comfortably. First set was 6-1. Down a bunch of set points in the second, but managed to squeeze it out. All right, let's see if he makes contact here. So he thinks it's very simple as he walks out on the middle of the court. Let's see if he can.
Keep trying.
It's not that simple.
Obviously, he's never seen the game of cricket being played. Let's see what Saketh can do.
A little bit of coaching here.
Yeah, a little coaching. Oh, that's not a pretty swing. Well, try it again. Okay.
Got a hit out of it. Well done. Oh, single-handed catch. Use him in South Africa.
Now we should exactly miss hit.
Miss it completely. Miss it again.
Come on.
There we go.
That's better.
There we go.
Solid.
So take a look at the stats in this match. First serve percentage is 61 and 56% for the Spaniards. And aces 5 for MYNENI and KHACHANOV. Winners 20 and 9, unforced errors 35 and 40 for the Spaniards. So 3 break points won for MYNENI and KHACHANOV. So MYNENI and KHACHANOV there with better stats, of course. As you can see, most of it coming in that first set. And we're awaiting. Charu Sharma is going to be talking to the winning team. So, just standing by. Let's go on to Center Court and Charu Sharma.
Thanks so much, guys. Karen, Saketh, fantastic. I believe you guys have known each other, what, most of your life?
Yes. Thank you.
Well, listen, these guys met just a few hours ago, so what a combination, fantastic. What language were you speaking apart from tennis?
We're trying to be like competitive, like whatever possible in tennis language. Sign maybe like proper, simple English. Nothing fascinating, nothing too complicated. So we just say like serve here, return here.
It works. All right, well, things are getting serious now. You're in the second round, so maybe some aspirations now is building up. All right, so okay.
Yeah, better. No, it's a good run for me. This is my first time here playing in Chennai. I mean, playing center court in front of my home crowd, I can say now. So it's been fun. I mean, we'll be playing against probably the top seeds or like maybe the defending champions. Who knows? Like, it's going to be a tough second round for us.
Just a quick word about that second set tiebreak. I mean, you guys were nearly dead and buried, but of course in tennis you never are till it finishes. So good comeback in that tiebreak.
Yes, we were losing, so I
2-5,
forgot, 5-2, and then just one small break. We took it back, and then, so it was tough. I mean, it was close, you know, point by point, so, and we won this.
It was fantastic. What a good comeback. How old are you right now?
I'm 17 and a half.
Are you going to grow any more?
I hope no.
All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, through to the second round, the first time pairing of Saketh, MYNENI and KHACHANOV.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, wonderful crowd here, slowly starting to move in the stadium court. The opening day of the Aircel Chennai Open 2014. And always, what's so great about this tournament is that we have youngsters, senior citizens, families, and all of them coming here to enjoy 1 week of some fine tennis in this wonderful southern city of Chennai. And then of course the players' corridors, they go off into the locker room, they sign some autographs, and